Yo, what is up, my tubers? We're back for some more sealed action here on Arena. As you can see by the little record sheet here at the top right above my head, it is the Arena Open. I just accomplished all of those on stream right before recording here, so it's been a very, very problematic day. In fact, at 5,000 gems a pop, how many events is that? 8? 8? I'm down 40,000 gems today from this one event, but content is to be made. So let us open this sealed pool here from Phyrexia. All will be one. Thank you for watching. Hit that like and subscribe. Okay, we opened a lot of green, white, and even a black card for our rares. The Conduit of Worlds, not super great, but looks like there is some potential. Let's hope that the commons and uncommons also lead to something good. Ooh, the white looks pretty good. So as always, pull out all of the cards I think are playable. Annex Sentry, nice. 4 Enforcers, not exactly what you want to see. The Zealots are really awkward. I mean, if you're aggressive, they're great, but man, whenever you're behind, they're just so bad. Wow, we have very few blue cards opened in this pool. Doesn't look like blue's gonna be playable there. Black has some okay cards. 2 Glares, Whisper, Anoint. A couple Head Cleavers. Some fine cards. Scamp. Blast, 2 Striders is nice. Hopefully we can get some Vorax. Oh, I think that we would already see them though. Ooh, our green actually is not that good, is it? Yeah, sadly our green is not looking super great. We'll see if we can maybe build something out of that though. And then a couple strong multicolor cards and a little bit of fixing, but nothing too great. Alright, so blue unplayable, but everything else still a possibility. Maybe there's a world where we go like green, white, splashing black. The black standalone doesn't look great except for the removal that it gives. How's our fixing look though? We have like a prism for fixing. Not too much else. His red-white equipment may be worthwhile. Red-white doesn't look bad. I'm losing some of my strongest cards by not playing green though, of course. You have to bear with me. I did my very first half marathon this morning, so body and mind are both very, very exhausted. I am positive I made many mistakes as a result of just being extremely tired going through the open. This is tough. I mean, there probably is some red-white build as well. We have a lot of good equipment, and some of the good equipment matters cards. Is the white more slanted to the poison, though? No, not particularly. I wonder if it's just a necessary play of Glissa. Green, white, splashing black. But such little fixing is my biggest issue here. I'm going to take a peek at what a red-white list might look like. Oops, don't cut that. How does this look? Not too shabby. Decent curve. Good tricks. Yeah, I think a white-red deck here might actually be really solid. I mean, we would cut the Anointer, we would cut the Sprinter. We would probably cut Spellbomb and Scamp. And maybe just find a couple more cuts here. I mean, I don't like the Porcelain Zealots all that much in a non-poison deck especially. But we have like Hive. I guess it's just Hive and Sentry, so these are just +1/+1s to our non-toxic creatures. That might not be good enough. Creature count, it would be, let's see, if we cut the porcelains, it would be 10 plus any equipment, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This actually looks really solid. Okay, saved you from seizes. It doesn't have like anything over the top bomby, but it's just a really, it almost looks like a draft deck. And if you can do that in sealed, I think that's really good. I'm not sure double complete devotion is going to be what we want here though. I mean, I guess the scamp adds some random damage over one of the devotions, or spell bomb could even be okay for pushing extra damage. Because this deck hits the battlefield fast and goes off swinging. And maybe it's just better to cut both complete devotions in this deck and just run the skull bomb. You could also run 16 lands. I don't think that would be crazy. Or we could go 17 with the double basilicas. Is that my best bet? So we lose Glissa, we lose like white, black. But my black's not that good. It's like some combination of Abzan is probably fine, but I'd rather have the solid 2-color mana base than go for some crazy 3. No, I like this a lot. I think this is a pretty good red-white. I'm also tired and don't really want to think about it too much, but that shouldn't be an excuse. Maybe it is okay still to run a Porcelain Zealot. What's my removal? We have Slash, Os, Planner, Slinger kind of, not really, Charge, Sentry, Blast kind of. Actually, that's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I think I like cutting the complete devotion and just running 17 lands with 2 fairs. Though I don't love tap lands in this format, it's probably going to be alright. This wants me to go heavier red than white. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4 red, 2, sorry, 4 white 2-drops. I mean, maybe this, nah, the scamp's actually not that good here, is it? There's got to be one better card than the scamp. Maybe it is just a Porcelain Zealot. 17 lands, that seems okay. Sprinter's not going to have any synergy here. It's just going to be like a weird 3/2 haste. Okay, I kind of dig this. Let's go like this. Little red-white deck here in the Arena Open. This is best of 1 sealed. Like I said, this is my 9th try now, so 45,000 gems. Crazy amount that I've now spewed off. But all it takes is 1 cash on day 2 to recoup all of that, so hopefully we can qualify here and then get that done. I'm going to lead with the Batter Fist for extra pressure if they don't play a good blocker, if they play like a Scrap Gorger turn 2. Obviously, we would really like to hit a 3rd land. But this hand's great. Bunch of 2-drops, bunch of 3-drops, and then 2 mana removal spells. Okay. Will they Dune on top? They did. We did not hit our land. I assume a trade's gonna happen here, but that's alright. Sucks, but our deck can function off a few lands. I mean, I ended up running 17, so that's kind of just unlucky, it feels like. Slaughter Singer, sure. Let's go with the Ost. I don't want him to get any poison. That's poison or toxic too. Probably still doing okay if we draw land next turn. That's fine. This is random. 3-2. Okay, still doing fine here. I don't think we want to equip there. It's free to equip anyways on the aspirant later on, so no rush. I'm going to take 7, including 3 poison, and I'm going to just planner the atrocity. I love seeing that. Holy crap. That's a really good thing for us to see. And we hit our 4th land. Lovely. Yeah, let's attack for 4. Unblockable. Let's play the Helm. Okay, go. We actually want one of our small creatures to die, either the Aspirant or the Glider, so that we can, against all odds, them back. Sure. We already have 3 poisons, so of course doesn't matter here. We will trade now this direction, though. Anchor Bloom. Okay. Also pretty happy if that ends up killing one of our thingy-mabobbers. Oh, they can kill the Planner Despair with that. That's bad. Or Planner Disruption, I should say. So actually, I guess I have to just go land, pass, and attempt to block. We can equip this for 1 over here. Oh, they didn't Canker Bloom the enchantment. That's really good for us. They either forgot or saving it for later. An easy block here for us. Nice, wow. So I think they just forgot to unlock their atrocity. Shepherd last card. It's fine, we can finish off the Raptor. And then get back our 2-3 as well as Aspirant here. And I guess we'll play out the Skull Bomb instead of equipping. I can move the Helm over to the Glider to give it 4 toughness to stop the Shepherd on a future turn. Can almost kill the opponent here too. I'm at 5. What if I equip the Helm and they attack with all? We go block, block, block. I take 2. Is running out the 4-5 a better play? This is a tough turn. I guess maybe we should cycle this. Can't quite push enough damage. And then we definitely don't want to move the Batter Fist over to anything. If they draw land for a turn, we're probably good to go. Nice, perfect. If they attack with all, I win with the Furnace Strider. So let's hope they do that. Darn, okay, we can go ahead and sack. Not a bad draw. I'm gonna leave up white. Nice try. I need to start attacking. They might just jump with Chorus. That would probably make some sense. Ooh, I like that a lot. Nice. Okay, so we pop off the rat, eat the shepherd. They do get to proliferate me up to 5 poison, but that doesn't look like it matters all that much right now. And now they only have 1 blocker, the Chorus. Okay. If they see a tap land, they'll probably take it. Otherwise, they're going to put me to 6. Emba. Equipped creatures get +1/+1, huh? So they can block 2 things here. I can almost kill them. Let's attack with both of these. And Kemba can poop out a 2/2 at instant speed. I don't think I missed lethal, because they had 2 blockers, right? I think at best we could put them to 2. Alright, that's fine with me. Good. And we just have to win next turn, it would look like. We can make a 2/2 at instant speed and equip it at instant speed, so. Okay. Well, we missed a few land drops. Quite a few land drops in the beginning there, but able to pull that one out. These things are brutal. Ugh. These things are brutal. You should never feel bad about either one, not playing in these events, because they are quite expensive in terms of gem cost. And there's a lot of variance, so. Our hand's looking pretty darn good here. I'm going to play Mountain turn 1, so I can slash something on turn 2. And we already have a 2-drop, 3-drop curve anyways. So I don't particularly care about that. If need be, I can just sentry that thing. Sure. Let's rumble. Pass, huh? Okay. Well, given the fact that they didn't play a 3-drop, I'm okay just to sentry their slinger. They want to use a Tyver stand here. Oh, that's great. Absolutely. Wow. Traded my sentry for a Tyver stand. I would do that again in an instant. Here, I'm not going to block because I have Charge of Mites, and we have ways to blow them out if they make similar attacks again. That is rather annoying. Could have sacked the sentry, or sorry, the slinger itself to kill theirs, but I need the 3 creatures to charge for 3 on their mantis. So I think we'll just take a big hit here. It might be for 7, depending on if they attack with both. Yeah, this game looks so much easier on the play. Alright. So we will make some multi-blocks now, I guess? No. We have a perfect curve out here. So I'm going to take 9 damage, 3 of it poison. But we block here, bounce. We slash the Tyrant Axe for 1 mana, charge the mites. And I think I'm going to leave back the 1/4 to block the slinger. And now if they want to use a trick, I'm okay with that. I do have 5 mana, so I can start activating Kemba if I want to, and just making 2/2s, but the Strider is going to be the better play first off, of course. Yep. If they have a crescendo or whatever, so be it. Sure. That's fine by me. So if they have their own Furnace Strider, I don't die. I could lose if they go land into a second Tivers. But I think that's a risk I'm willing to take. But even like another Tyrant Axe doesn't kill us since we're at 7 and not 6. So setting up for a Hazardous Blast lethal seems correct. Yeah, I like this deck a lot. Good curve, good interaction. Not extremely bomby, but we do have very good cards. Kemba's super strong in our decks. Hive is good. Both of those not bombs by any means. While the opponent's thinking here, we'll bring up the records from earlier again. The 5 and the 3 and the 6 and 3 hurt a lot. A lot of unfortunate records there, so hoping this one can pull it out. Alright, Rebel Salvo on our Strider. Now, if they attack and don't have anything, we still have lethal. Because Batterfist Equip would give 2 power. I think I'm going to go for it. In case they have like Infectious Bite, we'd rather pump up our Slinger and not our Kemba. Very nice. Okay. Don't get your hopes up yet. 2-0 does not mean anything. Let's go to our game number 3. Very nice looking hand. That's too bad we're not on the play, but Hive, especially with Charge of Mites, is really strong. Oh yeah, and the Blast to push all of our 1/1s through on a later turn is going to be really good, especially since our opponent has not done anything here the first 2 turns. That's fine. 3 mana 2/2. Please, all day. Good draw. If that was their best turn 3 play, I don't think getting the Sentry online is bad at all. Especially since it also has Toxic itself. So there's a chance that we just charge whatever they play next, because we can kill a 4-3 or something. We can't kill a 3-4. But yeah, easy attack with both of these. Three damage, 1 extra. Great. Four. I hope I draw one of my slashes here. That is not it. I guess I should play out the Mandible, because with the Hive, that's 1 free trigger, and then the Batter Fist next turn could make it a 4-power attacker. Priority's being held with 1 white mana, so they might have a Zealot's Conviction in their hand. Yeah, I fully expect them to have a Zealot's Conviction here. It's too bad. It's 3 poison right off the bat. So I'm going to play Batter Fist. That's going to trigger the Justiciar. I mean, it's unfortunate, but I guess let's force the action. If they want to block our Justiciar and use the Zealot's Conviction, that's fine. Is there any reason to equip the 2/2? I guess technically I can double block their Brutalizer with Sentry and the Batter Fist if I do. Well, that's not fine, but easy double block there for us. I'm going to go to 4 poison. Got a really nice possible turn here, though, as we can flicker our Batter Fist, as well as get our Sentry back if we want to. I guess I kind of have to eat the Zealots here. Oh, artifact or creature, it can't hit their enchantment. Ah, my mistake. So I guess I just take their Spore Singer. Then we attack for 3 lifelink. 2 poison gets through. Let's see, we're going to be 1 poison off of lethal next turn. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Actually, this is really good for us. Take 5 plus 3. I go to 2, but then I gain 1 back. Okay. Very aggressive line from the opponents. Yeah, it sucks. I can put him into 9 poison this turn. I could have equipped the Batter Fist to the Sentry here for potentially 1 more lifelink, but we just have the win now. That is a nice little Hive poison win out. Oof, that's kind of scary. Oh, feels good to be 3-0. But we still need 4 more wins before 3 losses. Can he do it? Finally, on his 9th try. I guess I'm not fully down 45,000 gems because I've made some of them back, but still brutal. Our hand's insane and we're on the play, so opponent might have a bad time here. Turn 2 Hive, turn 3 Sentry is crazy. Just give me this hand and this draw every game. Okay. GL. Ooh, Hive is also really nice with Slinger. Sack one of the tokens that you don't care about and do the business. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run this out. Given our hand, let's just apply pressure. Probably just gonna Sentry something next turn. Main phase, make mites. Okay. I don't mind just getting the Sentry on. If that's their best turn 3 play, I'm okay doing that. We are just full sending here. That is a game over. Wow. At least it wasn't particularly close, was it? Not only did we have one of our better draws, our opponent just didn't do anything that game. Oh, man. Well, I'm happy for the tubers if we just qualify real quickly here. But I'll be sad that I spent so many efforts on stream and didn't get there. Now, I mean, I'm 4-0, but nothing's guaranteed. I would hope I'm able to get 3 wins before 3 losses. If we just keep having that kind of curve, that's going to be very possible. Yeah, see, this hand's not as good. It's a keep. Like, I have cheap removal. The mites on turn 3 to make 2 1-1s is still good enough. We have a lot of good draws we can make that would also improve the hand dramatically, right? Anything to do on turn 2, for example. I think you could mulligan this hand, but I think it's just good enough to keep on the play. On the draw, I would consider mulliganing. And that's just the nature of best of 1 in this format. Thankfully, day 2 will be best of 3. And that'll be draft. I don't know if I mentioned, but for those of you wondering, I ran a 1:45 for my very first half marathon, so pretty pleased with that. It's about an 8-minute pace for the 13 miles. Pretty miserable though, the last 3 miles. Fatigue had set in and it started raining heavily. This is not a good sign. Either one of us is disconnected. Oh, there they go. The perfect card on turn 2. See, that's why you keep this hand. It's really that easy. Wow, how good am I? Just drawing all the goodies. Given our second removal draw, Charge of Mites on making extra 1-1s here looks really good. Because we make 2 1-1s end of turn, and if they don't do something to this, then we immediately get the Corrupted on them. And if they're using a removal spell, I mean, that's the best one they could have. But if they were using a removal spell on a 1/1, that's also great for us. Clearly. Turn 2 Hive is not unbeatable, but man, is it very annoying to play against. Like, if you can pressure it back, it's a good way to beat it. Sadly for the opponent, they're not in the correct colors to be wiping 1/1s very easily. I don't really care if they hit me for 2 poison, and they get to obviously eat one of my tokens here, but that turns a lifelink online for future turns. Just a lot of pressure. Fine with me. We can flicker that. Disgusting. I think getting my 4/5 back is well worth this play. Feels like they just have like a, what do you call it in hand? Complete devotion. They probably should cycle it on their head cleaver if that's indeed what they have. Even if they have the Wandering Emperor here, we're still looking decent. We'd be left with a Might, and they're at low life plus infinite poison. We have a removal spell for the Wandering Emperor or whatever. It's not called Wandering Emperor, but you know what I'm talking about. Then we have a sack of the land to draw extra. Okay, 5-0. I mean, turns out Skrell's Hive on turn 2. Pretty good when you're on the play. That hand is not playable. With a red source it would be, but that hand is playable, and I think you're actually supposed to pitch up planes here. We have 17 lands in the deck. We're on the draw. We don't really need that third white source, except for getting to 4 off of the against all odds, so definitely think it's right to do that. Otter Singer, turn 2. We will snap block if they attack. We want to get something in the graveyard for against all odds. Ooh, a Mirror Custodian. That's more filler than anything else, but it's okay filler. So they might be a couple playables short. They get to scry 2, I get to scry 1. Bot. Porcelain Zealot. We'll keep that. Two mana, 2 power on both sides. 3 mana, 2/3 on both sides. Daddy Longlegs. Oh, so I have very bad news. Auto Tapper left them double white up. That's a White Sun's Twilight. That's a White Sun's Twilight, like 100%. So, in order to combat that, I am going to need to draw our Hazardous Blast, or hope that they don't draw lands. But if they're not drawing lands, then they're drawing spells. Wait. Now I'm confused, because now it didn't auto-tap white. I'm not sure what that means. But we have nothing to do here. 1/3s are very good mass blockers. Oh, maybe it left it up for the Copper Longlegs activation. That's another strange one in their deck. Okay. That's a great draw. It's Mirren time, he says, as he played a Mirren. I'm still assuming they have something like a Twilight in hand. Sure, this is a pretty easy double block here, I think. They don't get to kill both, so they either get to kill my 2-3 or my 2-2, and I'm trading it for their 4-4. Yeah, fantastic. Daddy Hive's back in town. This is 3 to equip now on our Aspirant. It'd be a 4-4, it'd be a 5-5. So they'd have to put... Oh, that's not even good still. Yeah, crazy. I don't even have a good attack. Okay, well, I'll just double spell. Getting some mites online makes the Zealot a little bit better, right? Because it gives the toxic creatures +2/+2. So 1 mite equipped with the Mirren starts bashing in pretty hard, and I don't mind trading mites off for their random stuff. Okay, that puts 2 poison on me, and then they can proliferate 1 with the long legs. That's a little bit annoying. So 6-5 is a good attacker here, though. It's triple blocking with their 2-4 and 2-1-3s doesn't get the job done. So they'd have to put the Enforcer and the Raptor on, which I'd be okay with. Wondering if I want to Ossification the Flyer here. And I'm still of the mind that they have Twilight in hand. I will say, if they do have Twilight, we have decent stabilization versus it. Assuming they draw the 2 lands to get there. Oh, okay. So, they're gonna sack a long leg and put me to poison 3. It's a little bit telling. No, there's land 6. Ah, 4-4 double striker. Well, now I wish I had that Ossification back. It's gonna be a quick clock, huh? Okay. That is a problem. That's actually a 2-turn clock, given our Skrelv's Hive. So I'm going to get back our Justiciar here. That's going to give us a nice lifelink swing, potentially, next turn. Though if they are observant enough, they'll be able to deny me life gain by blocking with the long legs and sacrificing it after. Let's just draw Hazardous Blast. Make it easy. I don't want to have to sweat. I'm fully prepared to still lose to land into Twilight, though. Because I just fired off my Against All Odds, which was my really good way to combat Twilight. Although it wouldn't even be that good, since I'm already at Poison 3. They get 5 1/1s with Toxic. I would get a 4/3 and another like 2/2. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of damage with the Double Striker. Holy crap. Okay, they're just cycling it. Weird choice here by them. Okay. So I'm actually going to gain a lot of life back now. In fact, are they just dead? I have 2 menace creatures. It's a pretty good draw, too. I can make the menace creatures my 2 biggest. Pumps up our Justiciar. That's free to equip on our Aspirant. If we move the Mirren to the Punisher, pump a Might. Looks pretty good. Although I kind of messed up, I think. I was supposed to swap the positions of the Batter Fist plus the Mirren, but I think because of the menace creatures, we win this. Something something math is for blockers. My opponent is the one blocking here. I just have way too many creatures attacking. No, that's menace. Alright, GG's. I have now done the math after making them do the math. And we definitely had lethal. I just needed to swap the placement of the Batter Fist and the Mirren, but it didn't matter. Anyway, they blocked because of the double menace was going to be lethal. Well, 6-0, 50 minutes. I spent 6 hours on stream floundering, spewing gems, and now here we are, undefeated. Can we get the perfect 7-0? Not with that hand, but it's a close to a keep. Oh man, it's close to a keep. Bare bones, just drawing any land, even a mountain, lets us go 2-drop, 3-drop. I think our deck's good enough that keeping a hand like that's not necessary. Not that this is that much better. The other hand was definitely better if we hit the white source, but at least this has both colors, so this hand needs a little bit of help. Yeah, Good 3-drop. That's good. So now we need to find the other, an equipment or something. I'm on the draw, so I'm going to go with 1-3 over 2-2. Also, Kemba is a good value engine later on in the game, so I'd rather not play that out into removal if possible. White, black, Leonin, Lightbringer. Trades are good for us because we have against all odds, so if they want to attack, I'll block. Again, we just want to find an equipment to go along with the against all odds value. Alright, well, it's fine too. Swooper! I think I'll just be cycling the Skull Bomb off. We're not trying to push damage right now. I will trade Kemba for Lightbringer as well if it attacks. Okay, we have a lot of good removal for that. I lose 2 life from the Archfiend. If we draw our Planner Disruption especially... Okay. We're gonna be taking quite a bit of damage, but it is what it is. Turn 4 6/6 flyers, quite the beat stick. They're also supposed to attack with Lookout there, there's no downside. I'm gonna need to block the Archfiend next turn with the Glider. Assuming I don't find a one of my white removal spells for it. Oh, okay. Flicker, the equipment, get back our flyer. So I have to chump Archfiend, take 3, go to 4. And if they just have another removal, we're dead. Surprised they didn't aggro Annihilating Glare last turn, actually. 4 attacking. Alright, I'm at 4. I have a couple of outs and a couple of draws at it. Got 2 draws currently. Can he hit? Will he hit? No, it's actually not that bad. So I just need to find one of the 2 spells anyways. And that is not it. And that will be game. Alright. Fair enough. Archfiend of the Dross. There's one way to get a loss. Yeah, what we had 2 outs, right? Just the ossification and the disruption. Okay. 6-1 now. This would be a very, very sad 6-3. One of the next 2 games. That's all we need to do. One of the next 2 games, please. Put me on the play with a turn 2 hive and some good curve. Man. Alright, let's risk it. I need to obviously find a white source here, but if we do, we're in a good spot. I mulliganed this very similar hand in the previous. Okay, I am not going to complain. Beggars cannot be choosers. Now, the only problem is we're playing versus red-green, which has a lot of those ways to make 1 damage. And now our opponent has a Myglaws on turn 3. Hold! Okay. We drew one of our answers to the Myglaws. Now... Oh, they have Slash? Okay. Alrighty then. Well, to say this is going to be a frustrating game would be an understatement. Man, what a draw. I think I have to Skull Bomb here. Try to find land, just too far behind. My Gloss blows up artifacts and enchantments anyways. Sheesh. Good draw, opponent. Good draw. Yeah, I mean... Right? They can give my Glaws Menace and Vigilance here, so I have to double block Chump, and then just I'm at one on board, effectively, here. Oh, it's not a Chump because it loses the buff. And they, for some reason, didn't attack with everything. Wait a minute. They don't have anything left in their hand. Come on, we had a chance. I can't get to 5 power. I'm so close. My gosh. Oh, can't be blocked by creatures with flying. Classic. Doesn't do it. Oh, and they can activate the cultivator to turn it into a 2/3 here, so we're dead on board. Yeah, good beats, good draw. What are you doing? I'm dead on... Bro! Oh, God. Well, I was dead on board. Ah. Oh, man. Okay. Well... We are now 6-2, and I have to tell you, I would be very, very sad if we don't get there here. I mean, that was just going to be a hard draw to beat no matter what we did. We need to find our planner or our ossification for those type of games. Come on, put me on the play, give me turn 2 Hive. It's a nasty curve out from the opponent. This is a good enough hand to keep for sure. Slash on 1, a 2-drop, a 3-drop, a 4-drop. This is by far the max number of efforts it's ever taken me to qualify, assuming I can get there. I ain't trading for the 1/1. Not with Slash. We can easily just play out a 2/2 and block. It's fine. Yeah, a couple more lands and I'm going to feel really good about our spot. We're not going to block. Not yet. Kemba makes the Helm a 3/4 next turn. You actually want to trade with the artifact, as weird as that is. Because versus red-white, the token is more valuable. The slinger can die to their artifact removal spells, you know? Let's go ahead and slash to finish off the fuse. Now... I'm pretty happy if they trade with my Kemba. And if they don't, we get to charge their Punisher next turn. They might try to race. But I think that's a really good deal for us. That's annoying. Ugh. Alright, I'm very glad they blocked once again. I need to find this 5th land so badly. Alright, well that's a brick, thank God. Land, please. I don't think I could have lost here if I hit that 5th land on time. Okay, still can hit it here. Are you freaking joking? They have me on a 2-turn air clock. Wow. Oh my God. That's so sick. Oh, we hit our 5th land on curve. We cannot lose that game. The Furnace Strider into the Mirren just cannot lose, but... Alright, that's... Was that 6-0 into 6-3, and these events are so brutal, and that's just the way it goes sometimes. Not much you can do. Hey, good beats. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see you back tomorrow for some more. Bye-bye.